Hello, my name is Mark Hammond Baker. I live in Brandon, Mississippi, and I started this YouTube channel a few months ago. And um, so this morning I got on live, Facebook Live, and it was so early I was really tired, but I got my main point across, which was you can basically say or do anything you want online that's besides illegal stuff, but you can pretty much, you have the right to use your speak your mind whenever you want, and um, you're better able to do that when you have confidence. So I was talking about that on live this morning, but I was feeling really low energy and really tired. So a few hours later, I got after I had taken a nap, I got back up, and now I just wanted y'all to see me when I have energy. I'm not going around running miles or anything, but it's just a big difference when you have energy, because with the medication I'm on, I got really low energy a lot of times, and I have to take medication for my mental illness that makes me tired. But I'm on two medicines. I'm on armodafinil, which is generic for Nuvigil, and I can't say what kind of word that is. I have it right here. I took a picture of it the other day, and I try not to make these videos too long because nobody likes to listen to a long video. But let's see. The Nuvigil is a Eugeriox. I can't even say that. Eugeroics. It is known to promote wakefulness and alertness. So that's the Nuvigil, and that kind of counteracts the effects of the antipsychotics that I'm on. Well, technically, I'm only on one antipsychotic. It's called Invega Trenza, and I take it once a month, or actually, it's once every 3 months. And so I get a shot, so I never have to be off of my medication. People will, sometimes it gets near the end of it, and people are like, well, maybe you need to go see your doctor, and I do, and I go see him. But I'm even my doctor is really great. He handles all my medicine, and he's got me seeing a psychologist, and it's just I can see him anytime I want, and it's really not all that expensive, and he takes good care of me. But my diagnosis is paranoid schizophrenia. And I kind of have accepted that. It took me a long time to learn that it's okay to have paranoid schizophrenia. And, there's that book by Ellen Sachs called The Sinner Cannot Hold. And she says, would you judge someone for having a broken arm? And if you wouldn't, why would you judge someone for having a mental illness? And that's kind of how I feel, I even work at a psychiatric hospital, and ever since I've been there, I even got Employee of the Month 1 month because of how good I was doing. It just shows, if you take care of your mental health, even though you have a mental illness, you can still be a productive and successful member of society. So that's all I wanted to say, was that I have a mental illness, and even though I do, I'm still doing a lot with my life. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, so I understand my mental illness very well. At the same time, I continue to be a free thinker, and I continue to think in unconventional ways, because that's who I want to be, even if I didn't have a mental illness. Um, I don't. I'm not an advocate of the idea that everybody should be normal. Um, I don't think everybody has to think in the same logical way. I think everybody is unique, and if you want to think differently, if you want to do something differently, then go out and do it. Follow your dreams, but don't let something like a mental illness hold you back from accomplishing your goals. Because look at me, I have paranoid schizophrenia, and here I am working at a psychiatric hospital. I'm a tech, and my job is to promote a therapeutic environment and make sure everybody stays safe. And sometimes the patients will ask me questions, and I say, I'm human just like you. Um, I'm going through emotions, I'm going through problems, I'm having issues just the same as you are. And just because I work there doesn't mean I'm better than you, or that doesn't give me the right to look down on you. But a hospital should be a place where we promote therapeutic activities and therapeutic environments. So yeah, if you have a mental illness, don't give up. I've worked at a psychiatric hospital for 3 years now, and I get along well with everybody. I'm a very high functioning paranoid schizophrenic. Do I have episodes? Yeah. Do I need to talk to people and vent about what's going on with me? Yeah, I do a lot of times. But I'm not someone who thinks that you shouldn't talk about your problems, or I'm not someone who thinks that if you don't have a mental illness that you don't have the same sort of problems. There's a lot of theoretical background to having a mental illness to begin with, and diagnosing someone's not very easy. I'm not a professional, but when you kind of compare people without a mental illness and those with a mental illness, the main factor that differentiates the two is the stigma. People with mental illnesses are stigmatized so bad that a wedge is driven between them and society that's driven them apart so far that it's almost like people with mental illness aren't human anymore. And that's not right, because people with mental illness are humans, and they have emotions and thoughts, and they should be cared and loved about just as well as anybody else. But I'm probably the first person. Well, I don't know about the first person, but I'm definitely one of the few people who work at a psychiatric hospital who have paranoid schizophrenia. And the last thing I want to add is that people with my condition, or other types of schizophrenia, we like being in environments where we can talk to other people about the ideas we're having without being judged. So I would encourage you, if you're listening to this, if you ever hear somebody saying something that doesn't make any sense to you, even if you don't believe it, I would encourage you to talk to that person about their ideas, and don't discourage them from thinking, because what they're having thoughts about is probably pretty important to them. And for you, it's probably something that's just fun to think about, I've come to learn that just because something sounds strange, or isn't what I'm used to thinking about, doesn't mean that they're wrong or any less intelligent. So creative ideas are a big bonus when you have schizophrenia, because there are so many different ways you can think, and the ideas you can have. And well, I could go on, comment on this video. Hopefully I'll make more about this. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. All right, have a good day.